Welcome back, everyone! Here's another Vikings hair tutorial for you today. Lagertha is queen now and needs a queenly hairstyle to go with that prestige. Keep watching to learn this braided updo from Season 4B. We're going to start this style off with the center part like this. Then 2 inches back from your forehead, gather up the hair on top of your head between this point and right in front of the crown of your head, like this. Next, you'll need a small hair donut cut into a tube, or another sort of small hair rat. Roll up this section of hair using this tube, making sure the entire thing is covered with your own hair, and pin to the top of your head. Let's start braiding now. Pick up a small amount of hair along one side of your part and split into 3 strands. French braid this towards the side of your head. Keep the French braid right up next to the hair roll. So when your braid starts wrapping around the side of your head, pick up only a tiny amount of hair from above the braid, and then however much hair is left from below the braid. Stop adding in new hair when you reach just behind your ear, and finish the braid to the ends. Make another French braid just like this one on the other side of your head. The main braid of the style is next. Unless your hair is at least past your bra strap in length, you'll need extensions to do this one. My hair is pretty long, but I'm still using extensions because I need the extra volume as a thin-haired person. Secure these extensions at the back of your head, and then section off all the hair in the back of your head except a small stripe along the very bottom. We'll need this hair for a different braid later, so tie it up for now to keep it out of the way. Then on the left side of your head, with the rest of the hair back there, pick up some hair and start Dutch braiding. Form this braid sideways across the lower back of your head. Again, to keep it low, pick up a lot of hair above the braid to add in and only a little bit from underneath the braid. Keep forming the braid until, on the right side of your head, the amount of hair that is left is only twice the size of one of your Dutch braid strands. Split that hair into 2 halves. We can now turn the Dutch braid into a 5-strand braid. To do this, instead of weaving the next Dutch braid strand underneath the middle, pick up one of the new strands instead and weave that over the outer Dutch braid strand and then under the middle. Same thing with the other new strand. Weave it over the other outside Dutch braid strand and under the middle. Now just finish the 5-strand braid to the ends. I didn't get a very good shot of this process, unfortunately, so if you're unfamiliar with the 5-strand technique I'm talking about, you can watch my basic 5-strand braiding tutorial at the link above. When that's all done, bring the 5-strand braid up and lay it over in front of the hair roll. Pin it in this position. In Vikings, they technically don't use bobby pins and instead sew braids in place with gilded string and a blunt needle. But unless you're really go-hung about period authenticity, you can go the bobby pin route, which is easier. Then with whatever length of braid is left, pin it down along the other side of your head and across the back where your Dutch braid started to form a complete crown braid. Pin the ends underneath the Dutch braid part to hide the hair elastic. Next, pick up one of your French braids. Lay it right behind the hair roll and pin in place. Also drape the rest along the crown braid and pin in place, hiding the ends. Repeat with the other French braid, pinning it right behind the hair roll and along the crown braid. Finally, there's the strip of hair at the bottom of the back of your head that you tied out of the way. Split this in half and square knot braid 1/2. That literally just means tying knots for the whole length of the braid. That might sound scary, intentionally putting knots in your hair, but don't worry because your hair is an elastic medium, meaning it will resist staying in this shape. If you drop this braid, you can see how easily the knots undo themselves. When this braid is all knotted, lay it up along the side of the crown braid and pin down between the 5-strand braid and the hair roll, or wherever the ends reach to. Also make a square knot braid with the last remaining half of hair, and pin it up along the other side of the crown braid. You can be done with a style like this, to show off the 5-strand braid on the top of your head. Or you can add a circlet or barrette right in front of it like Lagertha has. Here's what the updo looks like when it's all finished. The thicker your hair, the better this works, so remember extensions are your friend for this. If you want to see more styles like this, go to my website Silvousplaits.com to join the email list and get notified each time there's a new video, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Silvousplaits. Good luck styling, and see you next time!